The top 10 best friends fall in love movies to watch right now. Love is the most beautiful thing that can happen between two people. And the thought of being in love at first sight can be so romantic. But the truth is, it takes some time to know and appreciate a person before you may fall in love. Hollywood has portrayed the timeless love story from different angles. And while Harry and Sally found that it's hard for men and women to be friends at all, a couple of modern romantic comedies have shown us that it's rather tough to be just friends with benefits. Either way, the sweetest love stories are the ones that start with friendship. Check out the top 10 best movies where the on-screen buddies go from platonic to romantic. Number 10, Juzt Friends. If you're watching this, chances are you've seen Juzt Friends. You may think this is one of the hilarious, underrated rom-coms of our time, but it's not. The movie stars Ryan Reynolds as Chris Brander, an overweight high school loser. When Chris gathers the courage to reveal his love to Jamie, the girl of his dreams, and a super cool cheerleader, she rejects him, saying she just wants to be friends. Dealing with his heartbreak, Chris moves to LA, loses a ton of weight, and transforms himself into a selfish, womanizing, and successful music executive. Down the line, Ryan decides to return to his childhood home when a flight with the ditzy, slightly insane pop star Samantha Jones, Anna Faris, goes awry, landing him in New Jersey for the first time in 10 years, where fate reconnects him with the Juzt Friends girl of his dreams. Suddenly, Chris has the chance to undo the past, but unbelievably, he finds it even more difficult to romance Jamie than it was 10 years ago. Can one escape the clutches of the friend zone? Is it possible to go from just friend to boyfriend? Chris is about to find out the hard way. Number 9, The Ugly Truth. When a young man who believes when dealing with the heart, women and men are shallow, melodramatic, and superficial, meets another who has a strong trust in love, the story's never the same. The Ugly Truth is a story of a TV star, Mike Chadway, who claims to know all things about the sham called love and attempts to put Abby, another TV producer who trusts in love, through the ringer, just to demonstrate his theories. Eventually, Mike and Abby fall in love, and in a hot air balloon, they kiss for the first time on national television. Number 8, One Day. In this romantic movie, Anne Hathaway played the struggling individual who came from the working class. Every year, Anne works to prove something constructive and has an impact on the world, while Dexter, Jim Sturgis on the other hand, is the frivolous playboy who thinks he has everything figured out. Having been buddies for more than 20 years, they meet every 15th of July to compare lives. One Day is a story that explains how two pals, though opposite, still fell in love over time. Number 7, Win a Date with Tad Hamilton. If you're searching for 1950s romance, Win a Date with Tad Hamelton may just be the best you'll get. It's retro in every respect. A romantic comedy in a world so innocent, with a lifetime settled with a kiss. And because it embraces its innocence like a lucky charm, it works for those willing to allow it. The romantic comedy emerges when a famous Hollywood actor, Tad Hamelton, is trying to promote his new movie. His manager, Sean Hayes, and his agent, Nathan Lane, both convince him to participate in a dating contest to improve his bad boy image. The contest is won by Rosalie Futch, Kate Bosworth, an attractive young checkout girl who works at Piggly Wiggly in West Virginia. Tad ends up falling in love with Kate and was willing to give up the big city life and move to small-town America. Meanwhile, her best friend and coworker, Pete, is finally motivated to reveal his secret crush on her. Rosalie finds herself in the middle of a love triangle between her closest friend and a dream date. Number 6, Definitely Maybe. Set in the ever-beautiful, versatile backdrop of New York City, Definitely Maybe is a 2008 romantic comedy drama written and directed by Adam Brooks. The film follows the life of an idealistic political consultant, 38-year-old Will Hayes, who is amidst a divorce trial with his soon-to-be ex-wife and must explain to his daughter. He narrates the story of his own love life to his daughter by changing the names of the women he encountered, forming the major plot points of the film. During its course, Maya correctly guesses that the character of Emily in the story refers to her mother, and in the process also understands that her father is actually in love with another woman in the story named April. The climax of the film sees Maya bring her dad to a stage of acceptance of his love for April, leading to the eventual happily ever after ending. Number 5. LOL. LOL is an authentic story that depicts coming of age in a digital world as a new high school student, Lola, Miley Cyrus, or LOL as her friends call her, work to find the right balance between family, school, friends, and romance. In her quest towards independence, self-identity, and young adulthood, she discovers that while Facebook status is easy to change, true relationships are worth the effort. Broken-hearted by her ex, LOL's world is soon turned upside down when she's surprised by her best friend Kyle, Douglas Booth, a musician in an up-and-coming rock band, who could be the love of her life. Number 4. One Small Hitch. On a flight home to Chicago for a family wedding, childhood friends Josh McRae and Molly Dollar innocently agree to fake a wedding engagement to make Josh's dying father happy. Things quickly get out of hand when their two boisterous families and a series of events cause them to not only pretend to be a couple, but to start planning a phony wedding. When the play acting begins to foster real feelings, the chaos takes a greater turn in this hilarious romantic comedy. Number 3. Keeping the Faith. Keeping the Faith is a comedy drama about love, friendship, and faith, as priest Brian Finn Norton and his childhood friend Rabbi Jacob Schramm, Ben Stiller, fell in love with Anna Riley, Jenna Elfman, who they both knew as children. When Anna returns to New York, both men find themselves infatuated with her, sparking both rivalry and personal dilemmas. Brian has taken a vow of celibacy, and Jacob is allowed to marry only within his faith. The longtime friends fall apart, creating one very mixed-up love triangle. Number 2. When Harry Met Sally. While When Harry Met Sally can easily be defined as a watershed moment in the world of American rom-coms, the story follows the main characters from the time they meet, just before sharing a cross-country drive through 12 years of chance encounters in New York City. Since its release, the movie has inspired countless romantic comedies, including A Lot Like Love, Hum Tum, and definitely Maybe. Number 1. Friends with Benefits, 2011. What else? This had to be the final entry to the list, as you must have already predicted, but it's not going to be the least. Starring Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis, Friends with Benefits is a film exactly like it sounds. The plot, despite remaining pretty straightforward throughout the film, incorporates the modern-day rom-com cliches and is made interesting by the vibrant and sexy performances of Timberlake and Kunis. Friends with Benefits is a slick film that is aesthetically pleasing and a perfect weekend watch with your love interest. It was a massive blockbuster hit during its time of release, raking in a whopping $150 million. And that is it on the list. Which of the movies got your attention? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you've enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to smash the like button, the red button to subscribe, and the bell to be the first person to get notified of our new videos.